Listener discretion is advised. 2, 1, go. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, we're going to welcome back to the show The Used. We got Bert and Jeff here from the band. They were...
That's a nice little clap.
They were here not too long ago.
Well, thanks for the welcome. It's good to be back.
4 months ago?
Yeah, like
Something
4 months ago.
Yeah. 4, maybe 3.5, 4.
It's good to have you back. And actually, I'll tell you one of the perks of this job is I was watching the Osbournes today. And they were talking about Bert, because I guess Bert was dating Kelly Osbourne, but not anymore.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, listen, and we don't do too much of this on this show, though people think we do. You guys go out, you break up, that's your business.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I don't really. That's your business. I don't need to know about it. But one thing I was curious about is there was this part where Kelly and Mom and Jack were all on the bed, and they said the rest of the band calls Bert this, but they kept beeping it out.
Okay, I might as well just clear it up now, I guess, because I get a million questions.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to... wait a second.
Sorry. That's all right.
Stop tape.
Stop the tape. I wish I had some water. I wouldn't have said the F word. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I was just gonna say to you...
No.
They bleeped it out for a reason, so I imagine we would have to bleep it out.
I don't know if we would, actually.
All right.
It's can you say dick on this program?
Yes.
And you can also say cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
So it's cauliflower dick, which is just something that Jack Osbourne made up, supposedly that I'd had sex with all these girls on all these many tours that we've been on.
Is that referring to warts? Is that what he means by cauliflower? Is that what he's referring to?
Whatever.
Or does he mean the shape of the peni?
Well, a boxer can get cauliflower ear from getting socked in the ear.
Yeah, so maybe I got punched in the dick a bunch of times. No, I think they were referring to a venereal disease, which was fairly offending to me, and I'd like maybe I could clear it up right now. I never wanted to be on the TV show. I hate that show. I think I don't hate the show, but I just think that it wasn't something that I had any,
didn't seek out.
I found a girl that I thought was very sweet, and we hung out a lot, and we were like best friends, and we're still really good friends. But it just blah 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 blah.
It's good you're still friends anyway.
All right. Well, all I know is I TiVoed it like 3 times and played it. I was TiVoing it and playing it back, and I was trying to read everyone's lips, and cauliflower dick, just not, I was putting MFer in there, and I had all kinds of good stuff worked out. So.
I wish it would have been MFer.
So then I thought, well, gee, I wonder what they're saying, and then I thought, hey, The Used is coming on tonight. Well,
you'll find out what it is.
Yeah, it's one of the few times I thought,
thanks for asking.
I'm glad I'm doing this.
I'm glad
radio.
that
you've cleared it up for everybody.
I'm glad that everyone now knows.
Yeah, no one should ask Bert that anymore.
Well,
they can still ask me if I have a cauliflower dick if they want.
The Used, the guys were just telling us they just got back from Europe, where and they're happy to be back. By the way,
thank God.
Yeah, we run into 2 camps. There are the people who love it, and the people who can't stand the food and can't stand everything.
I mean, I think that for the most part, everyone just really loved it. It's kind of like an adventure, like.
Just a new thing, something different.
It's everything new. It's nothing like America.
Right.
Spain and Germany.
Germany's amazing. I really like Germany a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
what you like about it? What was surprising about it?
Girls were actually beyond gorgeous. Like, I didn't expect them to be that cute. I really didn't. Like
hot chicks.
You'd expect like France, right? But no, Germany was like explosions.
Interesting. And the culture. No, what other place impressed you besides the hot chicks in Germany?
It's impressing. I think that for the most part, it's impressing that we just have kids that sing our words everywhere we go. I mean, we were in Japan before we flew to Scotland.
Japan's amazing too.
And we played a bunch of shows in the UK, and then Germany, and then Holland and all over.
Where do you think you definitely couldn't live?
Spain.
How come?
Yeah. It just wasn't my thing. I mean, for me, it was a little dirtier than I like, and it was just
I think that they're just very bitter towards Americans. More
Spanish?
Really?
It seemed like they were a little bit more bitter than anywhere else.
Nobody's really happy. They're all kind of ornery.
I mean, we're on the other side of things, obviously,
it's
because we're a band, and we're the people that we come in contact with are only the people that are associated with the band in some way. But still, like going into shops and going into little stores, it seemed like the people in Spain were a little bit like. They were obviously pissed that we didn't speak Spanish, and they were obviously pissed that we were American, because you can spot us out from a mile away. I mean,
right? Yeah, it's weird. Maybe Spain's pissed because we don't worry if they're pissed or not enough. We never say how's Spain doing. What's Spain? Maybe they want more respect. I mean, Spain many years ago was a world leader. Maybe that's still sort of ingrained in them, and maybe they don't think they're getting enough respect.
A lot of the people that we talked to that were like beyond the shows, like maybe like program directors for radio stations and all this were very nice. Kind. Yeah. But mostly the people that worked in like the little shops and like the places were just so like.
Oh, don't do that, please.
Come on. Please. I'm going to do it at least 3 more times.
All right, but you got to give me a countdown.
Okay.
All right, let's, we'll hear something off the used CD, and we'll hear something in the first hour, we'll hear something in the second hour. What do you want to do? You want to hear? Let's hear a song now. You want to do that? Yeah, why not?
I think we just did.
Oh, my God, we just did.
We should...
well, Jesus and Satan both love the used, so we should play another song.
Let's take one call and then we'll hear a used song. Linda?
Yeah.
You're 25?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I've always had a little bit of a problem having an orgasm during sex. But recently I was told that if you masturbate, that's why, that's the reason. And I was wondering if there's any truth to that. I just always attributed it to just having a hard time relaxing.
Well, if it's earlier that day, maybe.
Yeah, if you're sort of taking the wind out of your sails, but otherwise, masturbation should make it easier. Really? Yeah.
Because I don't know the science behind it, but
it's like
sometimes I have a hard time coming just because I'm.
That's men, though. Men.
Yeah.
You're what?
You're what?
Thinking about Spain?
I was thinking about Spain. I was saying that I'm white.
You have a hard time sometimes. Why?
Well, just maybe I'm not in the mind. I think it's all in the mind. Maybe.
Well, this certainly with women. Usually with guys, it's less in the mind. And,
I'm partly a woman, I think.
Oh, really?
He was born with both, so technically.
Not really.
Right, but you're sensitive.
I'm very in touch with my feminine side.
Hey, Linda.
You're gay.
Linda, Drew. Please, Drew. I can't believe you had the nerve to say that to his face.
Well, I could be, but I could not be at the same time. Doesn't really matter.
And plus, if he's part chick, how can he be gay, really?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Blows a guy every once in a while, that makes him hetero. Linda?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I did the math.
Much.
I'll defend you anytime, Bert.
Right.
Yeah, it's women that don't masturbate have more difficulty having an orgasm generally. And at your age, 25, most women don't have orgasm during intercourse. They have it with just oral sex or some sort of direct stimulation. Yeah, most. Not everybody, but most. So you're sort of ahead of the curve already.
Would it maybe help yourself if you touched yourself while you were having sex?
Yeah, that does help, actually.
So
it does? Okay,
get with
good.
that,
Yeah, then do that.
Anything for an orgasm.
It's funny. Women, it's not just a math thing, though. Like you go, okay, if a woman can diddle herself and have an orgasm.
Go ahead.
But is having trouble having an orgasm during intercourse, then just diddle yourself while you're having intercourse. But women are like, they'll do it for a little while, and then they'll go, nah, it's no good.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I think if I beat off standing up and a Rottweiler was like on my leg, like chewing it down to the bone, I think I could still squeeze one off.
Well, not only that, it would be the priority. It wouldn't be, I don't think so. It'd be like that.
I got to hurry up before.
Does it have anything to do with the size of the penis?
In some women, but usually not. Actually, usually too big is what we get complaints about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, not me, but
Lucky
I mean, the show.
You personally.
The show does.
The show.
Yeah, the show, not
Jeffa and the two hosts of the show.
Right. All right, let's. Bert's been smoking some weed.
He's got that pot laugh.
What are you talking about? I don't smoke weed. Man.
Oh yeah.
Now we're gonna laugh. All right, let's hear a song from the Used. You queued up there, Anderson? Yes, he is. This one is called Buried Myself Alive.
Always pick the best time to drop the worst lines. You almost made me cry again this time. Another false alarm, red flashing lights. Well, this time I'm not going to watch myself die. I think I made it a game to play your game and let myself cry. Myself alive on the inside, so I can shut you out and let you go away for a long time. I guess it's okay if you took the day away. I guess it's better you trapped yourself in your own way. And if you want me back, you're gonna have to chain broke away, and I felt it the day that I had my own time and took advantage of myself and felt fine. But it was worth the night. I caught an early flight and I made it home. I guess it's okay if you took the day away. I guess it's better you trapped yourself in your own way. That if you want me back, you're gonna have to ask nicer than that. Nicer than that. With my foot on your neck, I finally have you. Right where I want 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 you. I guess it's okay if you took the day away. I guess it's better you trapped yourself in your own way. That if you want me back, you're gonna have to ask nicer than nicer than that if you want me back, you're gonna have to ask
Hey, there you go, everybody. The U's. Bert and Jeff are both here from the band, and U's is also the name of the CD. We'll hear something else off of that in the 11 o'clock hour. And
we're halfway here.
Let's see if we can get to the phones and speak to Jessica, who's 19. Jessica?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, I've been with my boyfriend for about 3 months, and we just became, like, sexually active about a week and a half ago. And the first time we had sex, it lasted probably about, like, a half an hour, 45 minutes. And every time since that, it's been, like, a 2-minute deal. Like, he gets off so quick, it's, like, there's nothing to it. And I don't know, like, what to do. I'm really stuck.
I wonder how many times he released in that 45 minute the first time out.
Well, he may just had some general anxiety that slowed him down a little bit.
Or he may have had 3 or 4.
Wouldn't she know? Was he wearing a condom?
How old's your boyfriend?
Yeah, he was wearing a condom.
How old is he?
He's 19.
Do you think he had more than one orgasm the first time?
No, he only got off once the first time.
Okay. So what do you think he's comfortable now and not trying this hard?
I don't know. His boys like joke around with him and tell him that maybe it's like just so good that that's why he doesn't last very long. And
maybe
they also say like that because he hasn't had sex in a while, that maybe he's just not used to it and he has to get back into the swing of things. And I don't know. He doesn't really like talk to me about it because he kind of gets embarrassed.
Yeah, he's 19.
Yeah,
he needs to get back into the swing of things.
At 19, when he was in camp and when he was 14, that's when he was in his prime.
I'm 21 now, and when I was 19, when I was trying to get back in the swing of things. Right now, I'm 21. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy the swing of things. How long does it take to get back in the swing of anything when you're 19?
Yeah,
it doesn't take any time.
Maybe make him. Maybe watch him masturbate before you have sex, and then have sex, and I'm sure he'll last a little bit longer than 2 minutes, maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think.
Or just keep at it, keep him going.
I think he's got to remove a chamber from the cartridge.
A bullet from the chamber.
Yeah, take a bullet out.
One or two at least.
And then he could use his mouth a little bit.
Yeah. Does he give you oral sex?
No, he didn't.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Band is outraged.
Why not?
He thinks it's degrading.
Our band loves
degrading to who?
Yeah, degrading to who? To him?
He doesn't give it or receive it.
Oh, what?
He doesn't believe in the receiving part?
No, he doesn't.
The guy's out of his mind.
We could never hang out, me and this guy. Never. No. We'd have nothing to talk about. So
he thinks it's gross.
Is he black?
No, he's white.
All right. Found the one white guy doesn't want to beat you or doesn't want to go down on a chick. Hey, is he religious?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Then there's some issues there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know what I think? Maybe have him just try to kiss on your inner thigh and your leg and your stomach for like an hour. Make him do that. And I bet he'll eat your pussy.
Ooh. I don't know. Are we allowed to say that?
I guess.
Yeah, we can, evidently.
I'm sorry.
No, I think
my mom is so pissed.
I think it's okay. Hey, Jessica?
Yeah.
Yeah. You may want to reevaluate this guy.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
know. He could be a sweet guy,
Yeah, but he doesn't. He thinks it's gross to get oral sex from her.
But he may be so inexperienced.
Maybe he's a little unconscious. Maybe he's a little like self-conscious.
She needs to guide him a little bit.
He's got to get back in the swing of things. This guy's never been in the swing of anything.
I don't know about that.
All right, let's talk to Bill. Who's 21. Bill?
Yo, swing that thing.
What's going on?
Not a whole lot. It's been a while since I've been to a strip club, and the last time that I went,
Me too, man.
Had a really big problem with it.
Your girlfriend did?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, she had made me, kind of tricked me into, promising that I would never ever go again.
She tricked you into that?
Well, not really tricked, but it was more the argument had lasted so long that I just would agree to pretty much anything she said.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What's the question?
That's the old girlfriend. Drew wrote down bogus, and I'm thinking bogus.
Well, I'm just wondering what
do you
the
want?
hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know if there's any hope of me trying to, talk her into being all right with it. I've tried pretty much everything.
Who cares?
With her allowing you to go?
Yeah.
And this is the same girlfriend that tricked
I thought you said it was your old girlfriend or something.
No. I've been with her for like 3.5 years.
Is she in the room right now or something?
No.
Where is she right now?
She's at her house.
You don't live with her?
She's at the strip club.
Just don't tell her about it.
Does she need to know? Yeah.
Well, no, but I kind of feel like, maybe that would be, putting some things that are...
Just start worshiping Satan. You won't have a conscience anymore.
Yeah, like the band. Does she need to know? I mean, how often do you go? Do you go alone?
No, I don't go alone, and it'd be only when, all the other guys are going, too.
Okay, well, here's what you do. You wait until it comes up.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of guys. I just don't believe. I don't believe you want to know the answer to this. You can't figure out how to... no, I don't care. It
didn't feel right. Yeah.
Didn't feel right.
From the beginning.
It just felt like he didn't care from the first syllable whether we gave him the right answer or not.
I think
no question. Really.
I think the girlfriend would...
Don't scream.
Call back.
No. Here, no.
Tell him to call back.
Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Sometimes women have difficulty with things. Like Drew, your wife may be okay with certain things, but not okay with other things, right?
Right.
With a strip club?
And some of these, I think your wife would be. I don't know if your wife would be okay with a strip club or not. Would your wife be okay with that?
She wouldn't be okay with me going all the time.
No, but what about once in a while?
Well, why would you want?
No. Okay, that's a no. That's a resounding no.
Actually, no. When I was supposed
Drew
to
got yelled at when we went to the Playboy Mansion to do Politically Incorrect.
Oh, wow.
His wife yelled at him like he went to the Playboy Mansion, like he was hanging out at the Playboy Mansion, and I yelled at her. Actually, didn't I get on the phone with her? Yep. Ann yelled at you that when you backpedal in situations where you didn't do anything wrong, that just gives them more fuel for the next time. That they're almost asking to be put into place on occasion.
I just think girls are magnificent. Just gives you some.
They're magnificent, yeah. So they should be lied to?
No, they should be able to, yell at us and tell us what to do and whatever they want to do, man.
Yeah, but I think if you have a request that seems reasonable, you should be able to tell your woman, look, once a year, I'm going to go to a bachelor party.
Obviously,
I'm going to a strip club.
Well, to do Politically Incorrect at the Playboy Mansion, that's a little bit...
Please. And Drew was, I'm so sorry. I betrayed you, my deer. Oh, my God.
Girls are a little bit...
So sad, so sad. So sad to see a man in that condition. It's just sad,
if I could find the girl of my dreams, man, I would be in that position.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
I would stay on my face. I would stand on my face for the rest of my life if I could just find a girl that would make me miserable.
All right. Wait a minute.
All right.
Bert, you're stoned.
I'm totally not stoned.
You got to admit you're stoned. Right. Just admit you're stoned.
I'm not stoned. I promise.
Jeff, admit Bert's stoned.
Bert's stoned.
All right.
I'm not stoned.
Good. That's all we needed was the truth. We're going to take a quick break. The Used is here, and we'll be right back after this.
Back in a minute.
Half of all new HIV infections in this country happen to people under the age of 25. Protect yourself. Call toll-free 1-866-344-KNOW.
LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Call LoveLine at 1-800-LOVE-191. Live 105. Alternative. San Francisco.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That is Dr. Drew. The Used are here. Hey. Bert and Jeff are both here. Drew, don't belch. The mic's...
I'm not stoned. I'm maybe a little drunk.
A little drunk. Well, the band was just all over Europe, so they got a little jet lag cooking. You guys are from Utah, right? But do you live there now?
Yeah, well, kind of.
It's home base. Our drummer has a house there, and then the other three of us are just kind of,
hotels.
We're free spirits.
Homeless.
When the tour wraps up, do you go back to Provo?
When the tour wraps up,
another tour starts.
On that rare occasion that it does wrap up, we do go back to Utah and stay in a hotel for the 2 days or 3 days we have off. We just had 3 days off and now we're back out.
Where can you go home? Are your folks from Utah? Do they let you back in the house?
My dad lives in Colorado and my mom lives kind of in a hotel there in Utah. And
a hotel?
The rest of it's really cheap. So it's pretty good.
My parents
it's like $300 a month. So
my parents are drugged by the Mormon.
Gospel. I see. So they're not going to have you back.
Not to put any bad words against the LDS people of America, but
right,
they're pretty out there. They've never even heard of LoveLine.
Honestly. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's a sin. That right there is a sin.
They've heard of the Used, though, right?
I'm interested in Jeff's mom living in a hotel.
I'm interested in this vomit on your sweatshirt. Is that what that is?
No, I wipe my nose a lot.
That's bleach.
Come on, Drew.
Bleach. Vomit.
That's tizad.
I puke on my sleeves and just kind of leave it.
Drew, you get a little scraping of that. We'll run it by the lab.
You want to save it?
Analysis on it before the show's over. Derek?
That's very nice.
Hello?
Derek, you're 17.
Yeah.
What's up?
I got a problem. I frequently masturbate maybe 6 times a day.
Yeah.
And
it's a little light, yeah.
It's become a problem now where I do it all the time.
Oh, as opposed to 6 times a day, now you're doing it all the time?
Right.
All the time, 24 hours a day.
So you're is it getting in the way of things?
Kind of. The other day I was washing the dishes.
Uh-oh.
And I just...
Punchline coming.
No way.
And I didn't do it during the dishes, but I just stopped, and I was like... and I just went in my room, and I came back, and I finished washing the dishes.
I say enjoy it while you can.
Are you otherwise having any symptoms? You up all night? Are you able to sleep okay?
I can sleep pretty good, yeah.
And any racing of thoughts or anything of that sort?
Well, I have been having a lot of thoughts, but I mean, I'm 17, so.
A lot
I don't mean thoughts of sex. I mean, yeah. Were you sexually abused growing up?
Yeah, when I was like 7 years old.
All right, so
that's always drop the bomb right there.
Yeah.
That's a pretty serious question.
Well, but that's what causes.
If you ask me,
that's what causes sexual compulsion.
Of course, but if you asked me that right now in the studio, and I would freak out.
Well, but they're like, yeah, but this is you're Bert, and we know each other, and this is an anonymous caller who's looking for some help, and
that's true.
And the deal is that people that have been sexually abused become sexual addicts and/or sexual compulsives. If you also have alcoholism in your family history, the sexual abuse plus that gene is really a recipe for sexual addictions. And so if you are involved in any kind of sexual activity that starts eroding into your life in some way and you can't control it, it's time to really get some treatment for the original trauma. This is the consequence of trauma. And, you're in San Francisco. There's a lot of good mental health there. Look into it.
Can I get help for free?
Yeah, you can go to SA or SL. SA would be the best thing for you, Sex Addicts Anonymous, and get a sponsor and work the steps. And there's the SA Big Book, which has got a book with a white cover on it, nothing, no words on it.
Wow,
and read a little about
Beatles album.
Looks like the White Album.
Yeah,
and read it and see what you think. You'll be able to relate to a lot of that material. Then go to some meetings, get yourself a sponsor, and that's all free.
Maybe I should learn more about
go
this.
To some meetings.
SA meetings, yeah.
Because I've never heard about any of this either.
It's a routine problem these days.
You ever heard of SA?
No, never.
Yeah, well, it's not as popular as some of the other AAs and the NAs.
Well, what happens is the life-threatening problem becomes the drug addiction, and so people sort of focus on dealing with that. And in the course of any 12-step recovery, trauma survivorship is sort of a routine problem in addicts, and so you end up dealing with it in the process of your recovery anyway.
All right. Well, good luck there, Derek.
Good luck, man.
Let's talk to Josh, who's 20. Josh?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up?
I just want to say, Dr. Drew, Adam, you guys, I love you guys.
Thanks.
And I got a question for the band. All right, I'm from Utah. And
what part of Utah?
Layton.
Mormon?
Layton?
Yeah.
Layton, Utah?
Yeah, it's next to Kaysville, in between Salt Lake and Ogden.
Yeah,
Kaysville, baby.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm out in New York right now on a mission for the church, and
hey, you're calling on the phone? Are you not supposed to be doing
you're
that?
breaking the law. I hope
you're calling LoveLine? That's not too nice.
You're not supposed to use the phone when you're out on mission?
Nah, you can use the phone. It's all right.
No, we're giving you a hard time, man.
Yeah, I understand. That's cool. All right.
We would have believed that.
What mission you doing in New York? That doesn't sound like a bad detail.
No, a mission is...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you didn't have to go to Bolivia.
I know it's not a covert mission, but yeah, some of these guys, they got to go to Beirut and ride a bicycle through a minefield.
A mission for the LDS Church is the same mission anywhere you go.
But it's not a bad deal.
I'm saying you got the New York detail.
Yeah,
how'd you line that up?
It's good time. I don't know.
The prophet lined that up,
man. Good times.
Yeah.
I like it, but... All right, so I played in a band before I came out on a mission. I just want to know how you guys got noticed in Utah. Like, how did you make it big?
Got out of Utah.
That's how you did it?
We've all been... No. We stayed in Utah, actually. We just mostly concentrated on writing songs, and our foot in the door was John Feldman, who sings for Goldfinger, and he pretty much had everything to do with us.
John, I saw him on the outside. Is he here now?
Yeah. Well, he had to take off, but...
He left.
I walked right past him and didn't say hi to him?
Yeah.
He's
all grown up, isn't he?
Yeah. I just suggest to you, once you get off your mission and start playing music again, to go to every show you can and try to talk to everyone you can, and not necessarily be like in everyone's face, but just pass out a demo whenever you can. Just get your music out, and I think that good music is going to be heard, no matter what.
What was the band you were in, man? Do you remember?
It's called Last in Line.
Last in Line.
Yeah.
Wow,
I don't know.
Well, good luck with everything, man.
All right, Josh. Good times over there. So, John from Goldfinger was the guy sort of...
I mean, we've all been big fans, and our drummer and him were emailing for a while, and as soon as we started writing songs, he was like, sounds great, send me more. We sent him more, and he flew us out here and recorded the demo, and it all...
Is he your producer?
It's like a big brother. Yes.
Producer. He produced and kind of engineered. He recorded the whole record and produced it.
Pretty much held our hand through the whole way.
Could Darren do that?
like a big brother.
Darren from Goldfinger has been calling me lately, actually. He calls me at home. Hey, dude, get me on the Kimmel Show. I got to call him back. I'm trying to think of what to tell him. I don't know if he's talking about he wants to get on the Kimmel Show or he wants Goldfinger to get on the on Jimmy's show. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But Darren, if you're listening, I owe you a phone call.
We were on TRL with him.
With Darren?
No, with Jimmy.
Oh, with Jimmy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I saw that, actually.
Well, maybe you guys should be doing Jimmy's show.
I mean,
I think you should.
If he wanted us to.
I think he does, yeah.
We could bring Darren with us.
Oh, that'd be great.
All right, so that'd be cool. I'll call Darren. It's like good news and bad news. The used is going to be doing Jimmy's show.
You can come along.
But you can go. I think I can get your wristband, dude. All right.
Well, he has to be on the show. He didn't say to be in front of the camera.
Man, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. All those Goldfinger guys are good guys.
Terrific.
Dana?
Hello?
You're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
First of all, I want to say to the youth that I'm a really big fan.
Oh, thank you.
I love you guys. You guys are coming to my town Thursday, and I can't wait to see you.
Oh, cool. Right on. We can't wait to see you, too.
She's calling from Memphis?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Memphis on Thursday. Sounds like a great time. I just think girls are magnificent. Just gives them some.
All right. Come on, Anderson. Stop screwing with the band.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, Dana.
Like me and my friends, when sometimes, or actually a lot of times, we will draw stuff on us and then we'll like self-tattoo it. And somebody, like our counselor, was worried about us at our school.
How do you self-tattoo it?
We'll take a needle and we'll sterilize the needle. Then we'll sketch it out on our skin. We'll dip the needle in ink. We'll just
the older generation doesn't know about this self-tattooing bit.
Right. No, I'm hip to the prison tattoo. I thought you did it with piano wire, though.
Well, you can.
But anyways.
You can also take them with a needle and thread and sew it into your skin with ink on it and then pull it out with that.
Oh, God.
All right, so do you ice it up so it doesn't hurt?
No.
All right.
Well, this is a form of self-mutilation, right?
Well, I'd say if you're not in prison, yeah.
This isn't about tattoos. This is about the thrill of marking yourself up.
I don't know about that. I draw all my tattoos, and
you draw them on, and then do you?
I draw them out. Like I drew this one.
Yeah, but she says she scratches them in.
No, we don't. We inject it. We don't. We don't carve our.
Well, Bert, do you after you draw them in, do you hit them with a needle?
Hell no.
All right. Well, that's what Dana's doing.
Yeah, maybe self-mutilation.
So
that's what that is.
So your counselor's a little concerned?
I'm not even trying to disagree with the doctor.
Your counselor's concerned, Dana?
Yeah, our school counselor pulled me and 4 of my friends into the counselor's office the other day, and she was telling us that we could get all these diseases from doing it.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, what kind of diseases can you actually get from doing that?
Well, commonly all kinds of infections. Skin, remember the bacteria, the flesh-eating bacteria? It's a good way to get that.
Yeah, but it's the bigger pictures. You're just kind of you're kind of beating on yourself with a needle, and that's the question that needs to be answered.
Right? Why are you doing that? Why the? Have you been a cutter in the past?
No, I've never cut myself.
You ever thought about doing that kind of thing?
I've thought about it, but I never went through with it.
All right. Well, instead, I'm telling you what you're doing instead is this tattoo stuff.
Just wait 36 months.
Yeah, wait 3 years, and then go get a really good tattoo from a tattoo shop.
Are you depressed, Dana?
Not really.
You're happy?
She's a trauma survivor too, though.
Something happened?
No, not really.
No physical abuse?
For sure. For sure.
Physical abuse?
No.
Dad didn't beat on you?
My dad's not around.
Where is he?
I don't know. I've never met him.
Never met him. And any stepdads?
No, my mom doesn't date. My uncle lives with us, so.
Ooh, that's a horrible sign. Is that your mom's brother?
Well, she's claiming adoption, but basically.
She claims to have adopted her brother?
No, she's claiming he's adopted. None of us like him.
Adopted into her family.
Oh, I see. How old is he?
He's 50-something.
Oh, has he ever done anything to you?
When I was smaller, he used to try to lock me in the closet and stuff.
There you go.
Wow. Sounds like a delight, this guy.
Now this is the trauma we're talking about.
Is he still living there?
Yeah.
What's this? He just must be an alcoholic or drug addict or something. He just can't get it together.
No, neither. He's just messed up.
Okay. Well, he's got a mental disorder?
Yeah.
All right, so you've had to live with this guy your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
I want to cut on myself just listening to this call.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's awful.
All right. Hey, Dana, so we don't know exactly what went on with you, but it was less than perfect.
It was traumatic.
Yeah. And now this is how you're taking it out on yourself. So is that any insight at all?
There are better ways to deal with this.
Okay.
There totally are, but I mean, what's the likelihood that she's really going to get a terrible disease from giving herself a tattoo?
A skin infection that can be dangerous. 1 out of 5. Something like
1
that.
out of 5.
It's
hang in there. Being a teenager sucks ass, I think. Just hang in there.
Well, it depends where you're living and who your parents are, and if you had some weirdo step uncle who was like locking you in a closet and all that. But listen, Dana, you've been through a lot. So if you want to get some help for that or some counseling, that's great. But as far as just taking it out on your skin at home, doing homemade tattoos, it's probably not going to alleviate that much of your pain. All right?
It's not a solution, and it's a dangerous
put in your
thing.
favorite record and just, get lost.
Oh, it's horrible. Weirdo uncle guy scaring the crap out of the kid the whole time. And any adult who lives with their sibling, like, adult who lives with their brother or sister, there's always something wrong.
This isn't even a blood relative.
Well, she claims he's adopted,
brother.
but who the hell even knows what that means and why Dana says claims with her fingers up in quotations. I don't know what that's all about, but Dana definitely sounded troubled.
Yeah.
And she needs to get some help. All right.
Why the hell the school didn't refer her for something is mind-boggling. Just come bring them in and scare them. That's not going to do crap.
She's calling from Memphis. What do you want, Drew?
Memphis rocks.
Yeah, it's a great place. All right, the Used is going to be there on Thursday, everybody. And they're in here tonight. We'll take ourselves a quick break, and Bert and Jeff will be right back.
Hello? Is this LoveLine?
Call 1-800-LOVE-191. Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Call LoveLine at 1-800-LOVE-191. Live 105. Alternative. San Francisco.
Yeah, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Ron Jeremy, the hedgehog, is going to be in here tomorrow night. God knows what he's going to talk about, but...
Anybody want his phone number, call me.
Look us on Tuesday.
Always good to... Tuesday, Bill Nye, the science guy, is going to be in here. Never met Bill Nye.
What, I love Bill Nye.
Bert and Jeff are both here from the Used. We'll hear something else off the Used CD.
We are the Used.
11 o'clock hour. Let's talk to... what name is this?
Lotion?
Lawson? All right. Lawson?
Hey.
Hey, you're 19.
Yeah.
What's that?
Say crank.
You're coming to New Mexico, right?
Say crank yankers. Yeah. Say crank yankers.
Why?
Say it.
Huh?
Say crank yankers.
Crank yanker. Crank yanker.
That's him.
There he is.
Man. What's going on? Who is it?
You've called the show before, haven't you?
No.
Oh, yes.
Crank yanker.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yes, you have.
That's you, bro. You love the Used?
I love the Used.
And you love crank anchors. And you
yes, I do.
What?
All right.
Okay, cool.
You can call the show twice.
Yeah, we're coming to Albuquerque. We'll be there.
Right?
We'll be there in 2 days.
Did you tell us the same guy?
Yeah.
It jumped right out of
That was amazing. You called it out. You pinpointed that guy as soon as he said hello.
Drew, well, I give Drew the credit for that. Drew knows names. I mean, not names. He knows voices. He can. If a guy's been calling in, doing bogus calls, he can call 2 years later. Drew will get his right off the top, even if he uses an accent.
Weird, yeah.
All right, so, they're going to be out in New Mexico. That's where you live,
Albuquerque
right?
on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
You going to be there, man?
Yeah, I have tickets. I have backstage tickets.
What?
Wow.
I wanted. Ever since he called the first time, I've wondered what his vocal issue was. Do you have any medication or anything, Lawson?
I have a little bit of bronchitis. I've had it for about 3 years. Crank anchor.
You've had a little bit of bronchitis for 3 years?
Yeah, something.
Just a little bit.
Are you a real big fan of the band?
I'm a big fan of
you. Can you sing a little bit of the Taste to Make for us?
Uh-huh.
Please, 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 please.
No, I really...
Somebody make him do it.
How old are you really?
I am 19, really.
What's your first language?
My first language is English. Crank anchor.
Are you Filipino or Vietnamese or something?
No. All American.
Sing Blue and Yellow.
All American.
All American.
How do you have a name like Lohsun?
L-O-S-U-N. No H.
Losun.
All right. Well, still, how do you have a name like Losun?
Well, I was born in the low sun.
Oh, well, that explains it.
The sun was low when you were born?
Yeah, I was born in about 7 o'clock.
All right. So what's your parents' nationality?
My mother is from Norway. My father, he's from Albuquerque.
Really? So he's Albuquerque?
Uh-huh.
His parents took the boat to Albuquerque many generations ago?
Kind of seems like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, all right. So you're just a regular white guy.
I'm...
He's not regular.
Kind of brownish.
I'm
sound like Spanish is his first language?
He's brownish. Why are you brownish? Your mom's from...
Well, first of all, tell him you're not regular. Tell him you're special.
I'm not special, goddammit.
Well, come on, man.
All right, well, hold on a second. We're not getting at anything bad. We're just trying to satisfy our curiosity. What color's your hair?
Well, it's kind of brown.
And what color are your eyes?
Brownish black.
And what color's your skin?
Brown.
Brown. Brownish white.
But your mom's from Norway.
My mom's from Norway, and my father's, mother's, uncle's wife is from Mexico.
So he's Mexican.
I want to go to Hawaii. Yay! I want to go to Hawaii.
He's Mexican.
So you got some Hispanic blood in you.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you arguing with us?
I'm not.
All right. Everybody gets very defensive when you ask them about their nationality.
Do you know what Majiabai in Japanese means? That's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Majiabai.
That's what you learned in Japan?
Yeah.
And I hear they sell beer from vending machines, which I like about the culture.
And you can buy liquid mushrooms there, and liquid acid, and liquid ecstasy.
Really?
You can buy...
What's liquid mushrooms like?
I never took any. I don't do drugs.
Oh, really? You don't? Jeff, what's a liquid mushroom?
That's pretty good.
Well, what I'm saying is I mean, you don't have to have taken it, but what's it?
Oh, it's just like almost clear.
It is supposed to be like extract of mushrooms or something?
Who knows? Those Japanese people have...
And where do you buy it?
From the people's coats.
You just get it on the street?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I wonder what the big drugs are internationally. I mean, I wonder what's hot in Japan or what's hot
ecstasy's
in Europe.
hot in Japan.
Oh, really?
Cocaine's hot in Europe, I'm sure.
Oh, it is? All right. I wonder what's hot here now, Drew?
Marijuana.
Marijuana? X?
The used.
Coke?
The used.
Been waxing away a little bit lately, yeah.
I heard kids were taking needles and trying to inject our CD into their veins.
Brian?
Hello?
You're 21?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I have a problem with gas.
All right, good. What's up?
It's it seems to only happen when I'm nervous. It's a really weird thing, and I actually don't notice that it's being emitted. But all of a sudden, there's just like this cloud of stench around me. It's terrible.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't know when you're breaking wind?
Honestly, I don't.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
What is
and
that?
I've tried tons of medicine.
What's that nerve gas? What is
Irritable
that?
bowel, right?
Yeah, but doesn't everyone get it a little bit if they're nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. Some people more than others, for certain.
Our tour manager has really bad gas. I'm telling you, man, if I was your friend, I wouldn't even mind hanging out with you. Even if you...
Adam would seek you out. He finds it novelty fun.
Yeah, we'd be like blood brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do they...
It's just terrible, like in class and stuff. I'll be sitting there and stuff. I mean...
Could it be a hygiene problem?
No, it's gas.
I mean, I bathe every day. I don't think it's a hygiene thing.
Well, how is it that you don't know that gas is escaping? I know that's what Drew's going at.
Well, I'm only assuming it's gas because it smells like gas. But I mean, I don't feel,
Or what about when you do... when you do that?
Well, then I know.
But do you get the same smell?
Same smell?
Yeah, it's the same smell, but it's much more rare. It doesn't really occur.
What's the smell?
Well, what do you mean much more rare?
Rare to make a noise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's rare
Can you pay
rare
attention?
for me to make a noise when I fart.
Can you pay attention and sort of...
Does it smell like Matchbox 20?
Brian,
not that bad.
Brian, let me get this straight. It smells the same when you do break wind as when this odor seeps out from you. So we can assume that it's the same thing.
This
right?
conversation is somehow even more comical with him with that new age music playing in the background.
I have no control.
You hear that?
Yeah, what's going on in the background there, Brian?
Oh, sorry. Just a video game.
All right, turn that down. All right, Drew, what should he do? Get some charcoal underpants?
Charcoal tablets.
Really?
The Beano. But really, most importantly, he needs to experiment with his diet a little bit and see if he can find out what it is that's generating this. Be careful of swallowing air, though. It's not a volume issue with him. It's the bacterial production of methane. And bacteria produce the methane in presence of certain foods.
But how does he not know when he's breaking wind?
I don't get that part.
Are you gay, Brian? Whoa. That's true. No,
I enjoy flatulation as much
as Adam does.
I know, but I don't think I've ever let one go where I didn't know it was coming out of me. Unless I was getting it, tickled.
It is possible for there to be very, very small amounts seeping
Unless
out.
You were getting
and if you've got a big methane concentration, it can be pretty awful.
All right.
Yeah, and the stinkiness, really I mean, you can solve that.
That's kind of my problem.
All right, listen, try some of that Beano. Yeah?
And no, start eliminating things from your diet. Take legumes and
red meat.
It tends to be spice vegetables, and
spicy poos.
Yeah, spice vegetables, dairy. It tends to be in that order. Legumes,
dairy poos, legumes,
fruit for some people,
fruity poos.
We're going to take a little break. That's Bert and Jeff both here
poos.
From the Used. Bert, you got to tell me you're stoned.
Try our new cereal.
If he's not stoned, I got to take him to the hospital.
Try our new cereal.
I'm not special, goddammit.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE. LoveLine. LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready. Ready.
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. We got a little changing of the used guard. We got Quinn and Brandon in here from the band. We flip-flop them with Bert and Jeff as we normally do when we have 4 band members and only 2 chairs. Good to see you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We got through most of the band-related stuff, so we're pretty much just freed up to go on the phones. We'll hear something else from the Used in this hour, probably somewhere in this first break. Is this a break? No.
First segment?
Segment? Yeah, the 11 o'clock hour. All right, so you guys know how it goes. Just jump in, say whatever you want, and we'll accuse you of doing drugs. Roger?
Yeah.
You're 19?
I don't think we don't accuse, we just state.
Sometimes it's more obvious.
We state the obvious, that's all. Roger?
Yeah.
All right, so what's up?
Yeah, see, I have a problem. Like, when I don't eat, I have a better orgasm than masturbating. I like masturbating, but, I like that feeling when I rarely eat.
Do you have an eating disorder?
No, sometimes I do, because sometimes I'm kind of overweight.
You overeat?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
And then you starve yourself?
Yeah, I like the feeling when I masturbate, but, I gotta still eat somehow, but...
This is the night of unusual voices.
What do you mean by that?
You have an unusual, unique voice, Roger.
Yeah.
Or cadence.
You have a large torula. You have a big thing in the roof of your mouth?
No.
No? That's your brain, right? You're talking about his brain?
People get these large lumps on their hard palate that makes them talk like Roger.
So, Roger, what is it that you're saying? You're calling to announce that if you don't eat before you beat, it's more pleasurable?
Yeah.
Adam says, eat before you beat.
It's like it's when I don't eat and I masturbate. It feels a lot better.
All right. I have no explanation for that other than if you really have an eating disorder, sometimes people get a little euphoric buzz from being into the disease.
I'm different. I like to eat on a full stomach.
You like to eat on a full stomach?
No, sorry. I like to beat on a full stomach so that the semen rolls off of it more easily. See, when it's just flat, it tends to puddle.
Pool up a little.
Yeah, pools up, and then you go through the whole day with that on there.
I can see your PSA now. Eat before you beat.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I'm Adam Carolla.
All right, well, whatever works for you there, Roger.
All right.
All right there, buddy. Really? What's going on with the phone screen? Okay, let's just roll on ahead and speak to Jay, who's 19. Jay?
How's it going?
Good.
Good. I've got a question to ask you guys. Listen to the show often. I've been dating this girl for almost 3 years now.
You're 19 now?
Yes, sir.
Since you were 16. How old is she?
She's the same age.
All right, and what's the question?
Well, we've been talking about it, and actually from advice on the show, we decided that it'd probably be a good idea so we don't regret it later to take a break.
Because are you guys going away to college or something?
Well, she's already gone, actually, but...
So you're trying to maintain a long-distance relationship?
Sure. That part of it's been working out just fine.
Yeah, who brought up this idea that maybe it's time to take a break?
Well, because I listened to the show, I did.
You did?
All right.
All right, well, that's fair enough. And was it starting to feel kind of uncomfortable being at having this distance in your relationship?
No, that wasn't the hard part. It's like I said, everything's going good now. But like from what I hear, I don't want to end up either bored later or regretting something if we end up, getting married or something.
All right. Well, that's really yeah, I think he's making the point that as a male, he needs to kind of go out and figure out who he is and explore himself and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, figure out who he is, which is feed chicks wine coolers until he can get oral from them. Is that what you're talking about? Self-exploration, Drew?
That seems to be his goal.
All right. Well, Jay, if it's your impulse to break things off and it's been a long time and she's moved out of town, then that's a fine impulse. We back it up.
It's what's supposed to happen. And you guys need to sort of, again, develop relationships as a separate person in your little group.
But don't think you're getting back together.
Well, don't think as though you were. You may.
You may.
But don't plan it. Don't do this because that. Do it because you need to do it.
Okay.
All right. So you did it already, right, Jay?
What's that? Oh, well, we just started talking about it like 2 days ago. So
how did she take it? Was she sort of
No, she, like I said, she agrees. She
enthusiastic.
Well, like you said, no, it's kind of odd because neither of us, want to go off.
Yeah.
Are you going away to school eventually yourself?
What's that?
Are you going?
Probably not. But like I said, I go up there every week. So
where's she going to school?
She goes to Michigan State.
And you're somewhere in Michigan?
Yeah, at a community college over here.
All right, and that's how far away?
Hour.
About an hour and a half. Hour.
All right, far enough. Because you just got a moped, right?
Better have.
What are you driving, Jay?
Trucks.
Driving a truck?
Absolutely.
All right, forget about that community college.
Oh, yeah?
You go to work.
Oh, I already work.
All right, what do you do?
What's that? Oh, I work at there's a entertainment place over here. It's like a giant arcade.
Oh, yeah.
He's an announcer at a strip club.
You making change?
No, actually, I just do that to get through school, pay for school. I'm an English major.
All right, buddy. All right. I trust Jay.
All right. Good instincts, huh?
Fine. No problem. Well, we just talk to people all the time on this show who got together in the 10th grade. Now they're in their early 20s, and it just seems like it's gone on too long.
Yeah.
And they both need to kind of experience life and other people and everything, but they've been together so long.
It's always the same. I love him so much, but I'm having these strange feelings, and they can't even admit that they can't imagine being apart from this person.
Yeah. There should almost be like a 1-year limit on relationships from age 15 to 20.
15 to 19, yeah, I'll give you that. 19-year-olds sometimes are ready to have a few more years.
All right, well, let's put it this way. I'll add 2 months for every year after 15. So when you're 15, you can have a 1-year relationship. When you're 16, you can have a 14-month relationship.
Subtract 2 months for every year in junior college after 18.
Right.
Okay. What about leap year?
But add 3 days for every pound over her target weight. No, all right. There's a mathematic formula here that we can find if we take long enough. Leslie?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah.
You're calling from North Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my hometown, baby.
Cool.
There's a statue now for you there, isn't it?
No.
The Corolla Square?
Just Amelia Earhart still.
No, I go to Grant High School.
You go to Grant?
Yeah.
I was there today.
Really?
Yep, I was.
What were you doing there?
I was trying to fly my model airplane.
That school sucks.
Yeah, it does. I stayed on the Valley College side of Grant, though.
Yeah.
But, it's good times.
Yeah, it's all right, I guess.
All right.
First of all, I wanted to say the Used. I love you guys. Like, I'm so nervous right now. I love Jeff. I saw you guys on Friday, and you guys were like the best concert I've ever been to.
Awesome,
I was right in the front.
Cool.
And I kind of just wanted to say hi, and I'm a big fan.
That's it?
All right, that's it.
Hi.
Thank you very much. Good
I
times.
love you guys.
Where in North Hollywood do you live?
I live in Van Nuys.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not North Hollywood.
Yeah. People from North Hollywood make fun of Van Nuys. That's how bad Van Nuys is.
Oh, yeah, it's really ugly.
Whereabouts in Van Nuys?
Huh?
Where?
What do you mean, where? I live
Van Nuys is a big square plot of land that has many streets on it.
Can you call it land?
I live on Laurel Canyon.
Ooh.
It's a big square plot of cement
Wait,
and
hold on.
concrete.
You can't live on Laurel and be in Van Nuys.
Okay, well,
That's
it's
Studio
it's
City,
not-
isn't it?
No.
it's actually North Hollywood. Like,
Yeah.
That's the city. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
That's their
Snoop Dogg's rolling
Yeah.
by.
Why did you say Van Nuys if it's North Hollywood?
Oh, because...
She wants to feel more sorry for her. Where? Laurel and what's the cross street?
Stag.
Oh, yeah.
Coming over.
It's
Well, you
bad.
guys, everybody's going to come over here and stalk me now.
Well, I was thinking
ordering pizza.
of a big cross street, to tell you the truth. I didn't need you.
No, well, it's close to Roscoe.
Ooh, that's bad times, baby.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I live in a nice house.
Yeah.
How could that be?
That's right.
It is nice.
You
It's
got to get
nice.
out of there, Leslie.
Yeah, I do. I want to go to Utah so I can live closer to the Used.
Yeah, but they're never there.
You'd have to live in a tour bus right behind us.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You could check into that hotel Jeff's mom's at. All right, there, Leslie.
Is it really appropriate to call that a hotel?
It's probably a motel. If you live in a hotel long enough, it becomes a motel.
It's an apartment then,
Or it becomes
it's
an apartment.
or it's a motel.
Yeah. See, Grant High School is attached to Valley Junior College, which I say is it's like putting a school next to a prison. It's not a good idea. You don't want fraternization going on.
On the other hand, no pretense in North Hollywood about what junior college is.
No.
You at the Grant, you graduate, you go to
Well, you don't graduate. You go to you go to Valley College. All right. Let's move forward and speak to.
I like that. It's an honest approach to what happens after high school.
You know what I would do if I was a counselor at Grant Highs? I would drag everyone over to Valley College.
Just show it to them.
It'd be like Scared Straight.
Yeah.
You see these stoners hanging out at the snack shack, doodling on their peachy folders and blaming their parents, trying to score weed and eating granola bars. This will be you in 2 years, kids, if you don't hit the books. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good program. Oh, man. Junior. They must have junior college in Utah somewhere, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean,
I think they
specific.
I think they have real junior colleges in other states, though. Here, it's just kind of a holding pen for adults. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Hank?
Yeah.
You're 32?
Yeah, I had a question for Drew about, I've been hearing a lot about rapid detox for heroin addiction.
And you're a heroin addict?
Yeah.
And have you been treated in the past?
Yeah, well, not really treated. I've gone through a couple of detoxes with methadone, and
All right,
they're making noise about putting me on maintenance. I don't really want to do that.
All right, well, you've then discovered that detox has nothing to do with treatment. Detox is a pretty simple matter. You get off heroin, then you get into treatment.
Yeah.
Detox takes about 5 days. It's no big deal. You go in hospital, you get detox, but your treatment is what takes all the time.
The detox is the easy part. I know that.
Yeah, so you just got to go through that and get it done and get into treatment.
But the treatment part, that's another thing. I've been in and out of programs, too, and sometimes I have to get high just to sit through one of those meetings, which I know doesn't make any sense. But
You've been in a hospital program?
not in a lockdown program. No, I've been to outpatient.
Okay, we need an inpatient program, and then you need to go to sober living. I mean, you're 32. You've probably been a heroin addict for over 10 years.
No, it's been about 5 years now.
All right, and this is not something that gets better without a long-term treatment plan.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. I'm just wondering what is rapid detox?
Basically, you just put somebody under anesthesia and give them a huge blast of naltrexone and block all the endorphin receptors in the brain and induce a sort of a catastrophic withdrawal. The theory is hastens your whole withdrawal syndrome, but Like, you still walk around feeling like ass afterward. You still have that sense of loss. You still have irritability and desperation, all the stuff you usually get.
Yeah.
A week later. Yeah, a week later, that's what you're stuck with again, and that stays with you for about a year.
Okay.
And going through an rapid opiate detox does not change that. It just gets you through the withdrawal.
How long does that take?
Takes a day, but it costs like $6,000, and that's money you should be spending on your treatment and your sober living and
or heroin.
I've heard of
Funyuns.
You get it done for free. I don't know how
Where?
to up with that, but
Where do you get done for free?
I've heard of some studies where they hook you up for free.
I'm sure there could be studies like that out there, and if you want to do that, I have no objection to rapid detox. The problem I have is that people get focused on detox as being the answer, and that's just the very, very, very beginning of the treatment process.
Yeah, I'm fully aware that's the beginning. And it's just, I don't know. I was forced to go to Al-Anon meetings as a kid. It kind of turned me off to that all that speak and stuff. And it's, I don't know, I have a hard time with 12-step.
Unfortunately, if you want to get well, that's the only model that really works out there.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah. So,
Hey, but Hank.
Yeah.
Maybe you should stop announcing that you have a hard time with it, because maybe that just sort of fuels your negative fire for it. And, if you announce this isn't for me, or I don't go for this BS, then how are you ever going to go for it?
Well, you can't. It's good. He should be honest about how he feels about it. But on the other hand, it's just like if you were given some medicine that tasted horrible when you were a kid, and you went, well, I'm never taking that medicine again. Well, guess what? If you got a disease that could only be treated with that medication, just choke it down.
Yeah,
just choke it down.
I've been to a lot of NA meetings. Mostly, I'm on parole, so I had to go to get my sheet signed, and so I go sit through it. And
the meetings
I take in a lot of what's said. I do a little sharing and all that.
That's good, Hank. But the meetings aren't treatment. The relationship with the sponsor is treatment. The 12-step work with the sponsor is treatment.
All right,
and that's what it takes.
Rapid detox just takes a day.
Yeah, but I treat a lot of post-detox patients, and they're a mess for several weeks afterwards.
Yeah.
They're still a mess.
So they just get you, they put you, are you out?
Yeah, you're in the general anesthesia.
Really?
For the whole day, yeah.
Wow. What do they feed you with? You get to eat?
No.
You crap yourself?
Probably.
Huh. I'll look into this. Could I do this and just not get the drugs that block the heroin?
Just be out for the whole day?
Yeah, I'd like to just go down.
Well, you do that with your dentist regularly. That's why you go to the dentist. I know that's your whole motivation for that.
Yeah, it's great. All right, let's talk to Pat, who's 16. Pat?
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
My girlfriend, she wants me to give her oral.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
And,
there you go.
I haven't really done that before.
Yeah.
A little nervous about it. She gave me oral.
She did.
Wasn't that good. But
Wow.
Really?
Maybe she's
More
taking
outrage.
the pressure off herself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
she just wants to make it seem...
Yeah, you owe her a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She doesn't need a 9.
all right, yeah.
All right.
But, and I'm a little nervous about it, and I don't really know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've had sex with her a bunch of times, but...
Bunch of times. All right. And so you're going to give her some oral sex next time you guys get together?
Yeah.
You are. All right.
And you have a question about it?
Yeah, man, what do I...
That's a
Help me
quick
out
lesson. Write the alphabet with your tongue.
Pat went weird all of a sudden.
All right.
Pat, you all right?
I'm fine, man. I'm fine.
All right. You really have this question? You want some technique?
Give me some pointers.
Use your hands and your tongue.
Oh, that's
sometimes
that can work.
I think that works good.
Yeah,
a
that's
light
nice.
section between the lips and the tongue. And
Well, I would say
Get your dog in there.
I'll put Pat on hold. He can just listen. But let's all try to agree on some basic principles of oral sex.
Okay.
I say less is more.
Yes,
I say
lighter, slower.
No, I mean don't do it.
Okay.
Just watch TV.
Okay.
No, that's what I mean. I mean that much less. I'll give you the ultimate less, baby. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
No,
it's your Persian cat analogy again.
Don't overcompensate.
Yeah, not too fast, not too.
Well, I think
not too enthusiastic.
I think the mistake that a guy could make is if he was nervous and kind of a novice, is working too hard and too fast.
Push too hard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to suck this orgasm out of you like a shop vac, baby. Just hold still. And it needs to be slow, right? Little methodical. Little rhythm is good.
Right.
I mean, look at it this way. If you're, Drew, like when you're giving me a hand job, like when we go on the road.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't want to shift gears all the time, fast, slow, hard, soft. You know, don't mix it up too much. Get a nice rhythm going.
You've taught me that way, yeah.
I mean, look at it like if you were giving someone a massage. Right. You'd find a little rhythm. It would probably be slower than faster, and you'd get something
Turns
going.
out there's also a little more space on the right side there that you can get into.
Who's right?
The woman's right. Your left.
Your left cheek, her right thigh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Really?
So you should work it a little more that way?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Interesting.
Something new every
and
day.
In England, do they work the right mainly, or is it the same over there?
Yeah, but they have a special setup there so you don't run into anything. It's just
interesting.
You still work it.
All right, so a little more room. What more room is there on the left?
I forget what they call that. I have to look this. It's on the right. It's on your left. Yeah,
on my left.
It's like a. I have to get the name. Let me try that again. It's actually got a little name to it.
Really? There's a little gap there you can work?
Yeah, like a fornix or something.
But why do you want to hit an open space?
It gives you a little more.
Wow, there's operation room?
Yeah, a little stimulation of that.
All right. So stay a little to the left. Work the clitoris, right?
Yeah. Yeah, forget about the vagina.
Right. Where's the clitoris, Drew?
That's at the top of the vagina.
Oh, it's in the vagina.
It's above the vagina, not outside. It's outside.
Oh, it's where I call that the belly button. You call it?
Just below that.
Oh, below that. Okay.
When you reach the vagina, you've gone too far.
And nice and slow and methodical-like, yeah?
Yep.
And I agree, a little finger action can work too, but not like you're stuffing cotton into a vitamin bottle or anything. I mean, take it easy.
Right. Yeah.
Smooth.
All very gentle. And
very smooth.
Grab you by the back of the head. Just take a T-bone and slap it on and then call your dog in. Just let him do the work for you.
Tell her to close her eyes.
Smear peanut butter.
All right. So nice and slow. Fingers optional. See how it works. And you got to read the terrain a little. You know, I mean, here's what I mean. No, here's what I'm saying.
I'm all ears.
Well, I'm saying you put your finger in there and you start feeling the body language. You know, if you feel that, then you know you're in the right place. But if you feel a little recoil action, then, you know, it's time to slide the finger out of there, right? You got to read the person.
Yeah.
They'll let you know what they like.
It's like a monitor guy. If you want more kick and snare in the front monitor, you just got to speak up, right?
This is band talk, right?
Right.
All right, that's
exactly
it. You
what
want
it's
more
like.
kick and snare, you got to talk to the monitor guy. All right, let's take ourselves a little break. The Used is here. We'll hear something else off their CD after this.
Hello? Who's this?
This is LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom, the most trusted for over 80 years.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That is Dr. Drew. Quinn and Brandon are both here from the Used. We'll hear something else off the new CD right after we take just one phone call, and we'll speak to Dominique, who's 16. Dominique?
Hey.
Hey.
I love you, Adam.
Love you.
Well, thank you.
I was just thinking how much I like that name.
Dominique.
Yeah, it's a popular name that you don't. Dominique.
Oh no, not the song.
You don't hear it. You don't hear it on. I don't know that many Dominiques.
I hate my name. I'm sorry.
Why? It's a cool name.
Oh, thank you.
It's very 70s.
What's up? Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You called us?
Yeah.
Shooting hoops.
You called us?
right?
Huh?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I called. Okay. I just wanted to know, like, how do I know my boyfriend loves me, or is he just trying to sleep with me?
You can bet he's just trying to sleep with you. He may also love you.
Have you slept with him yet?
Yeah, one time. And it didn't go too well, but that's okay.
What happened?
Well, it was my first time, and it was his second time, and we had to do it in like 30 minutes before my mom got home. He had to haul it out the back window. So
he had to leave out the back window.
My window, my bedroom.
You only had 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So what'd you do with the other 25? I mean,
that's not nice, Adam.
all right. So you had 30 minutes, and you know exactly when your mom's coming home, by the way?
Yeah, I've been timing it for about 4 weeks.
Wow.
It's like Mission Impossible.
It's like Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah. He left exactly 2 minutes and 35 seconds before my mom pulled into the driveway.
Smart. And he went out your window, and so it wasn't very good.
No, I went down on him, and he said he liked it, but he didn't get a finish because he had to leave, and I felt kind of bad, but I got over it, so.
But you had sex.
Yeah.
Was that a no or a yes?
That's a yes.
Yes, you did.
But it didn't go good. I just want to know because I have problems trusting people and whatever, and I just wanted to know.
Where's your dad?
He's
Gone.
in the next room.
What's up with him?
What?
What's up with him?
He's just an ass, and I don't like him, and that's okay.
Why?
It's just because, I don't know. He just wasn't really, he was here, like he makes the money and whatever. He just wasn't really interested in doing anything with me.
So. Does he know that you feel that way?
No, I don't know. Like, I tried not to talk to him because every time I do, it always ends up yelling. And
but it's because of your resentments for his absence when you needed him?
Yeah.
You're angry at your dad.
You gotta find a way to tell him that. Maybe he might sort of respond to knowing that a little bit.
But also, he works hard, your dad?
Yeah, he just doesn't show his emotions really well.
What's he do for a living?
He owns a Catholic bookstore.
Oh, really? What do they sell there beside the Bible? I mean, that's just about it. Like aisle 1, Bible. 2,
Dude,
Bible.
Doesn't even have aisles. What are you talking about? It's like one big room. It's kind of sad.
All right. And he's a religious guy, or he's just trying to turn a buck?
He wears like a 3-foot cross all the time, like on his as a necklace. It's huge. And they homeschool me, and like it's a horrible life.
He's got a 3-foot. I thought only black guys could wear crosses over 9 inches.
Dude, my dad's blinging it. And he's white, so you know.
Really? And you're homeschooled.
Sadly, but I'm hot, so it's all good. Just kidding.
Yeah. So your dad's off at the Christian bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom goes off to go to work.
She just started working recently, actually, and she's like a marketer. So.
Okay. See, this is just this is the guys who's sneaking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is what goes on. Dad drags his 3-foot crucifix into work.
Oh, my God.
He's preaching the good news and selling the Bible. Mom's going off to work, and your boyfriend's crawling out the window. All right.
Pretty good life.
All right. Well, look, here's the thing, and we end up explaining this almost every night, but especially to women, which is whoever it is you're dating is not your dad. Although you may have found a guy who has some of the same qualities as your dad, ironically.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend is somebody who's like always there, and I can talk to him. And
all right, he's
really
a good guy.
How long were you in a relationship with him before you had sex?
3 months.
All right, you're doing okay. When did this all happen? When we crawl out the window?
About a week and a half ago.
And he's been still with you since?
Yeah. He lives an hour away, so it's kind of hard to keep a steady relationship, but we're working at it. So.
But this whole fiasco didn't take the winds out of his sails at all. He's still there.
Yeah.
All right. He's fine. I mean,
does he have a car?
Yeah, he has a '65 Mustang.
What's he do? Park around the corner?
Exactly. He parks in the Albertsons parking lot, which is like kitty corner from my house.
Oh, smart.
And he also has a mutual friend, which he can tell his mom he's staying down there. Come to my house.
Okay, these two are work for the FBI or something.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple ideas. One is everyone does that park down the street thing, but half the people just pass the car on their way in. The parents, the ex-boyfriend, whoever, like the person you don't want to see the car will go, "Hey, that's that dude's car parked 3 houses over." Like, all it does is make you more suspicious when you pull up.
Right.
But parking it in a parking lot of like a supermarket,
you never see it.
Yeah,
that's smart. It's
pretty good.
Yeah. That's sharp.
No,
I like
these two have been it's like they've been in a war room planning this for months.
Right.
Yeah.
They got a stopwatch going.
Yeah, she even kept track of how long it was from when he left to when she got home.
2 minutes and 36 seconds. After he left the window, mom drives in the parking lot.
Yeah, well, here's the other thing that struck me, which is women spend their whole life trying to avoid a guy that is like their horrible dad. Ironically, that's the guy they always attract and end up with, and then they're worried that he's going to act like dad, and sure enough, he does, because that's the one you found.
Yeah.
What is that? What is the connection with that in women and their dad that guys don't have with their moms?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The mom tends to be much more important, both to boys and girls, men and women, in terms of their overall mental health.
Right.
I was at a college when I was up in Alaska. A girl said, I have a fine dad, but so I'm interested in guys that are okay. And she goes, well, what is that? That's the same question you asked. And then I said, well, what about your mom? Oh, my mom's a total mess. And she go, and I said, what's going on with you? Well, I cut on myself, and I'm in the chaos.
Right.
And,
Oh, so overall, your mom is more important than your dad when it comes to just general mental health of the kids. But when it comes to the relationship part, that seems to fall more in the dad's lap.
For women, it's the template.
Right.
It's the template. And
then they learn to trust. It's like their dad becomes every man. So they don't like their dad. They can't trust their dad. So now they don't like their boyfriend, or they can't trust their boyfriend. And ironically, they don't have to worry about all guys, just the ones they choose. Because they got the screwed up dad.
So they get the screwed up boyfriend.
Good times. See? We solve all this stuff. But you know what? There's just stone 14-year-olds that are sitting home and they're just hitting themselves in the head with a tennis shoe. And they have no idea about all these beautiful pearls of wisdom that we're dropping right in their lap. Do you ever think about that, Drew?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Cookies
good.
crumbling.
You can think about it a little more while we hear a used song.
Excellent.
All right, this one is called The Taste of Ink.
Is it worth it? Can you even hear me? Standing with your spotlight on me. Not enough to feed the hungry. I'm tired and I felt it for a while now. This sea of lonely. The taste of ink is getting old. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Each day gets more and more like the last day. Still I can see it coming. Walk steady in the river drowning. This could be my chance to break out. This could be my chance to say it's finally over. Couldn't take this down much longer. Half that wasn't what I planned to be. Now I'm ready to be free. So here I am. It's in my hand. Let us savor every moment of this. So here I am, alive at last. Let us savor every moment of this. Think I'm pretty when I'm standing top the bright lit city. And I'll take your hand and pick you up and keep you there so you can see it. So long as you're alive again, I promise I will take you there. Take your dancing night away. Take your dancing night away. So here I am, it's in my hands. And I'll savor every moment of this. So here I am, alive at last. And I'll savor every moment of this. Savor every moment of this. As long as you're alive, here I am. I promise I will take you there. As long as you're alive, here I am. I promise I will take you there. Think I'm pretty when I'm standing top of bright lit city. I'll take your hand and pick you up and keep them there so you can see. As long as you're alive again, I promise I will take you there. As long as you're alive again, I promise I will take you there. So here I am, it's in my hands. And I'll savor every moment of this. So here I am, alive at last. And I'll savor every moment of this. Savor every moment of this. Savor every moment of this.
Hey, everybody. Quinn and Brandon are both here from The Used. We just had a little talk about abuse during the break. I think the song sounded good, too. I was just hearing it in the background while Drew was talking about normative abuse. And we all learned something tonight, though,
We
right?
did. Yeah, we did. Thank you, Drew.
Here's, I would say the moral of the story, fellas, is if you're shopping for a wife or a girlfriend, see how she gets along with her dad. If she loves her dad, you'll 99% of the time you'll be in great shape unless she has some sort of chemical.
Unless you're an a-hole.
unless you're an a-hole.
If you're an a-hole, she ain't interested in you.
If you're an a-hole, she ain't going to be interested in you if she loves her dad.
Yeah.
But if you're an a-hole and her dad was an a-hole,
game on.
You're in. All right.
My girlfriend's father hates me.
Her father hates you.
Yeah, hates
That's good.
me. And she hates him.
Uh-oh. Well, that's bad.
Yeah.
Unless you're an a-hole.
I don't know.
I'm going on the
I'm more of a brown eye than an a-hole.
Well, now, why does he hate you?
Because he's a bishop in the church.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We just don't have... Yeah.
You guys got to deal with all that in Utah. See, here we don't really have anything. Do we? In LA?
It doesn't occur to us that might happen in a relationship. You know, I mean, that'd be like being hit by lightning or something.
Yeah,
Your girlfriend's dad happens to be a bishop. Oh, it's like...
Yeah, I think he was on a chessboard or something. I wouldn't even know what they were talking about. All right. Jamie?
Yes.
You're 20. What's up?
I just have this question. I'm 20 years old, and I'm not sexually active, and I would like to be more than I am.
And what's the problem?
I don't know what the problem is.
Maybe it's that haunted house she's living in.
No.
Have you been sexually active before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what cut it off?
No, I don't know. I just...
Jamie?
Yes.
You're going to have to give us some information.
Okay, let's say, I had a boyfriend for 3 years.
All right, what happened?
We broke up because he cheated on me.
All right, and that shut you down?
It didn't shut me down. I'm just not as sexually active as I think I should be.
Oh, wait. You're not in a relationship right now?
No.
How come?
I don't know. I just haven't found the right person, I guess.
Well, how long's it been since your boyfriend?
9 months.
Okay, so you hit a little dry spell, but yet you're not in a relationship.
Have you been dating?
Yeah.
And these guys just aren't wanting to sleep with you? That's the problem?
No, that's not the problem. I don't know. Like, I can be having sex with somebody, and I'm just not into it.
Oh, that's a different question.
That's not being sexually active.
It's like not having your libido's dropped in some way. It's not satisfying you, and that's usually depression or some problem you're having in your interpersonal experiences. Have you been depressed?
I've been before, but not now. I'm not.
Are you on medication now?
No.
Well, you're just not with the right guy or guys.
We're still hung up on the last one.
Yeah, a lot of women don't experience sexual satisfaction unless they're in an emotional relationship. I mean, not all women all the time, but there's a lot of women that report that.
But even when you're in a relationship, I wasn't even really into it. Like,
do you have any history of sexual trauma?
When I was little.
What happened?
I was molested.
Yeah.
You might have put that up front in your history there.
And, by the way, it's not like it dropped out. It's you never really were into it, right?
No, I mean, there have been a couple times where I've had sex and it's been awesome, but then just like, I don't know. I
usually,
I could go without it.
Yeah, and somebody that's had the kind of trauma that you've had, usually when it's awesome, it's because it's with somebody that you can sort of experience disavowed aspects of yourself. Parts of yourself that you're ashamed and don't feel comfortable with, and for some reason you're not at all involved with the guy emotionally, and so you can let it loose.
Yeah, I never
and you need to
be
well,
that guy.
Even that, it's like I have a hard time letting loose.
I understand, but
what happened to you?
I was molested by my babysitter's husband.
All right.
For how long?
Probably for about 3 or 4 years.
All right, it's time for treatment, Jamie. If you want to have
that's a run
sexual life again.
At age 7.
I was probably like 5, between 5 and 7.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's
what happened? Were these friends of the family?
Yeah, they babysat us for a long
Oh my God!
And they were friends of the family. Hold on a second. You know, this show always drives me nuts because we never get a goddamn answer on it. When I feel bad, she was molested, but it's like, were these friends of the family? Well, they babysat us for a long time. Like, I know. I'm guessing, sir. It's yes.
Why are you picking up family friend thing?
I just want to know what the relationship was, so I can get horribly disgusted. At what line was she on there, Drew?
2.
At the people. Friends of the family?
No.
Just
babysitters, yeah.
A couple?
Yeah, she babysat other kids as well. Like, she babysat my sister and my little brother.
It's like a daycare or something?
Kind of like those in-house, I guess like an in-house daycare.
And
it was for how long? Wasn't it a few years?
Years.
Yeah.
And you would go to their house?
Yeah.
After school or something?
Well, as my mom went to work.
Oh, okay.
And after school.
Yeah.
All right, so this is daycare.
Yeah, but it was at a house. It was
that's what daycare is.
Yeah.
Okay. And did they catch these people? Did they put them behind bars?
I finally told my dad when I was in like 5th grade, and the police came. They took a report, but they were like, "It's your word against his."
Oh,
so it wasn't.
God Almighty!
It was pretty much, you can't do anything about it.
Well, what about these other kids?
I don't know. I didn't talk to any of them. I just knew it happened to me.
And so the woman knew her husband was doing this?
I don't think so.
Well, why? Why wouldn't she know?
Because when he did it to me, nobody was around.
Okay.
So awful.
Yeah. All right. So Jamie, this is a big deal. It's a real big deal. You got to get some help for this. It's going to screw things up.
It leaves an implicit mark on your brain wiring. And you're experiencing...
I mean, when I have sex, I don't think about that.
I understand that, but it leaves an imprint in the wiring of your brain. It does.
Jamie.
And your connection with your sexual function.
Listen, my dad missed a handful of Pop Warner football games. I'm still in therapy. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to take a lot of therapy.
And
There's nothing wrong with that. Just go do it. I'm sorry for what happened to you.
It's just like if you broke an arm or something, you got to go do it.
You can't neglect it.
As much as you'd like to.
All right, Jamie, I'll just neglect it then, all right? All right. I mean, look, here's my problem in this show. One part of me feels really sorry for all the people who have been victimized. The other part of me wants to beat the S out of them for being such wise asses all the time. Like, okay, well, I'm not thinking about it. Look, if something like this happened, especially if a girl or a guy, doesn't matter, age 5 to age 8, some guy was having sex with you, that's horrific.
Here's the other thing. If the answers were simple and easy and not uncomfortable, you would have done it already. The fact is the solutions are very uncomfortable, very time-consuming. And there's an interesting phrase I read the other day that really applies to this stuff. And the slower you go, the faster you get there. It takes a while.
Right.
Otherwise, you do it already.
And you're calling the show because you have a problem.
Yes.
I mean, it's really, I know we're running late for break, but it's really, I mean, I use all these horrible car analogies, but you bring your car into the shop, you say the car's pulling to the left, and the mechanic says, geez, I don't know. You keep going around, and then he says, did you hit a pothole? And you go, yes, and then they want to ignore it. Now they're like, well, it couldn't be the pothole. And you're like, well, why did I ask? How come I know? And that's what we have to focus on now.
Yeah.
Her pothole is this a-hole who did this to her when she was young, and that's what she's got to focus on. Or she can ignore it and say she doesn't think about it anymore and just go through the rest of her life in amongst the Walking Dead.
There you go.
All right, which I'm thinking of joining soon. The Use is here. Yes, and we'll be back.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. I like this song now. As soon as I found out the song wasn't U2, I really got into it.
We didn't even talk about the Oscars.
I thought it was U2 for a while, and I said, I don't like the song. But now,
we didn't talk about the Oscars tonight.
Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow night.
Fair enough.
All right. I want to thank The Used for coming in here tonight.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Always good to see you guys, and come back anytime you're in town and anytime you see fit. All right, Ron Jeremy in here tomorrow night. Until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I just think girls are magnificent. Just gives you some.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.